Footage shows the moment a Delta Airlines flight crash-landed at Toronto Pearson Airport in Canada. The plane was attempting to land on a snowy tarmac after a trip from Minneapolis. Within seconds, the plane crashed into the runway and completely overturned. 80 passengers and crew members were left hanging upside down from their seatbelts. All passengers and crew members survived the collision, but at least 18 people were taken to the hospital, fire officials said.
Oh my God!
So gossipers, you just saw that right there. I don't know. I would have pissed my pants. I can only imagine the emotions those passengers were going through. And to see that not only did it catch on fire, thank God it did not explode, but to see it went upside down. So when you're flying, you notice they always have the seatbelt sign on, and some people, they don't want to put it on, which to me, it's like, if you're already sitting down, then just keep it on. What's the big deal? You already have it, you're already sitting down, keep it on. You know, they don't need to put on the light that says fasten your seatbelts. So these people are lucky. Because just imagine if no one had their seatbelts fastened. And I get it. They were landing. So when it's time to land, of course, they're going to tell you to do that. And I would like to think that everyone complied, right? But just imagine if they didn't have a seatbelt on and you turned upside down like that. You would have people with broken necks, you know, everything like that. It's what is going on in the world today, especially in the US. Because a lot of the crashes that we speak about is crashes that happened in the US. Now, this was a flight from the US going to Canada. And now the latest update is that it was extreme weather. As you can see, it was cold during the snow. And they're saying that it was the extreme conditions that played a factor into the crash of this plane. Now, it says that this was the Toronto Pearson Airport. And it said that from Thursday to Sunday, there were extreme conditions at the airport from 2 separate storms. Now, the plane crash took place on Monday. And they're saying that Monday was a clear day. So the plane departed from Minneapolis, and it crashed amid blowing snow and strong wind gusts in the Toronto area. They said that the winds reached up to 40 miles per hour on the ground and were even stronger several hundred feet in the air. OMG. When asked if the weather could have contributed to the crash, Flint, who's the CEO, said that this was not the time for us to have a theory or to speculate. So I'm guessing this was before they actually said that the weather had something to do with the crash. There were, 80 people on board? I think it was 76 passengers and 4 crew members, including the 2 pilots. So, you know, it wasn't a huge flight. And some of the passengers were taken to the hospital because, of course, as I said, it landed upside down. So, yes, thank God there was no death, but you know, to be hanging upside down, oh my gosh, I can only. And it says investigators have removed the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder known as the black boxes. Now, They've been sent to the lab for further analysis. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada, Ken Webster, said in a video update on Tuesday. At this point, it's far too early to say what the cause of this accident might be. However, we will share more information once we're able to. Now, some might say this is a dumb question. Some might not say it's not. But you notice with plane crash, they're always looking for this black box. And then people will say, so why don't you build the plane in that metal that you have these black boxes is? If every time a plane crash happens, those boxes are, always saved, they're never injured or anything like that. And I think it's a valuable question because people have, consider that. But I need to go see what they say. Because and these black boxes have been around for years, decades. So I would like to think if it was something that could have been done in the size of a plane, probably it would have been done. As I said, I don't know what makes up these black boxes, but it's like to the point where you're like, just build the entire plane out of the box. And for me personally, I'm terrified of flying. Just a quick story. I remember I was in Jamaica, and I've been flying since the age of 3, back and forth. And I can't remember what was going on. And I remember going to the doctor because I wanted some kind of sleeping pill or something that would just make me, chill out, mellow me out. And the doctor said to me, do you believe in God? And when he said that to me, I was about, 13, 14 at the time. I remember I wanted to roll my eyes like, come on, people who die in crashes, do you think those people wanted to die? Don't you think some of those people, most of those people do believe in a higher power? So what kind of dumb question was that? That was me saying that to my younger self. But, it's true. Look at it. When you hear stuff about kids and kids losing their innocence or, kids no longer with us, you go like, so what is God doing? These kids have no time to do anything bad in this world, but yet still their life is taken. Anyways, it also says that Delta is offering $30,000 to each passenger on board the plane. And they confirmed that to ABC News on Wednesday. Now, if you were a passenger, would you take the $30,000? I think they're going to have a lawsuit on their hands. And I think that's one of the stipulation is if you take the $30,000, then you can't sue us, if you get what I'm saying. So if you were in their position, would you take the $30,000 or would you just join together and do a lawsuit? Anyway, so yeah, we're going to wait for confirmation. They won't say, but I'm definitely the weather has something to do with it. And 21 of the passengers were taken to the hospital. 20 of them has since been released, according to Delta. But yeah, we'll keep you posted on this story and let me know. $30,000 or lawsuit. Thank you, gossipers.